What's up, Pirate Nation? Arrow Pirate here, and we're finally back in the old studio. After a lot of deep cleaning, we finally fixed it, and that was not fixed, I just had to fix it a little bit. But today, we are going to be doing some more Mega Bloks Skylanders stuff. Now, as you guys saw, I think 2 or 3 days ago, I posted a video where I was doing stop motion with these figures. So I got Gill Grunt, who was missing his harpoon gun, so I gave him a gun from Call of Duty instead. I'm sorry, I don't really know Call of Duty that well, or first-person shooter games in general, so forgive me for my not-so-vast knowledge, I suppose. As well as we got Chop Chop, who was missing his sword, so I gave him this, but that was after the fact of the stop motion. We got 2 blue Chompies, and we got a little sheep, which I always loved these sheep. I actually had a couple of these Mega Bloks Skylanders as a kid. I had Tree Rex, Eyebrawl, and then Trigger Happy. Unfortunately, though, I don't know where any of those 3 figures are. They're not gone. I know they're somewhere in the house. I just don't know where they're at. So yeah. But anyways, we're not here to talk about them. We're here to talk about the new figures. So I got another haul off of eBay through a bid, where I got a few different sets. So we got Jetvac. We got this Biclops dude, who I actually don't know who that is because I tried searching him up, and all that came up was this. And we got Chaos, the main villain of Skylanders. And as well as these 3 sets, we also got 2 battle portals, which were Dark Spyro, who's still unopened, and Stealth Elf. And so we will be opening up probably one of the smaller sets first, and then we'll get into opening these guys. So we'll start off with Chaos. So, let's begin. It looks like I thought that was open for a second. So, I'm going to open this up. And if we can just pull this open, there we go. Inside we just have one full bag of stuff, but it looks like Chaos is in his own separate baggie in here. So, that's something. Anyways, let's begin building and we'll be right back. Alright, now here is our minifigure of Chaos, all set, and I like this minifigure, it's really cute. Looks just like Chaos in the game. I kind of wish the robes were a little darker, in terms of, because like in the package, kind of shows that, this is more of like a dark brown, and this is more of like a blackish gray, dark gray kind of color. So I kind of wish they did that, but it looks like the colors are kind of inverted, so it's interesting, but it's not really, you know, accurate to the game, but it's okay, I can see past it. As well as Chaos, we got 2 little red Chompies, who also come in our Stealth Elf pack, which we'll see in a bit. And it looks like they're the exact same as the blue Chompy, just they're red. And then, as for our build, we got this little thing, and I have not played Skylanders in a long time, as well as I never actually finished Skylanders Giants, I don't think. So, I don't exactly know what this is, but yeah, it's a nice build. I do like how, it's, like, got the spikes, and it actually looks cool, and that's saying a lot, considering some of the Lego polybags nowadays. I'm not saying any of them are really that bad, but it's like, I don't want another small-scale Star Wars ship. Anyways, that was a cool set. Now let's move on to Jetvac, who is one of the earlier Skylanders, who I actually grew up on. So yeah, it's really cool to see Jetvac in a set. Let's open this up. And inside, we got our instructions, and it looks like Jetvac just comes there with his helmet, or with his cowboy hat, so I'm gonna hope that's removable, but let's build this, and then we'll be right back. Alright, now here is our minifigure of Jetvac, and it's a really nice minifigure, all things considered. I really like the gun and how it can actually attach to the back. That's something really cool about Mega Constructs, as well as the fact that they don't really recycle molds all that often. It's really cool, at least back then. But the one thing that is a downside for me is the fact that the cowboy hat is not exactly removable, which is kind of upsetting, but, you know, it's whatever. But it kind of gives me doubts for Dark Spyro here when we get to him in a bit. But anyways, he comes with 2 little side builds, and it's this little area with some blocks, I guess, some wooden logs, as well as this little thing, which, like I said, I've not played Skylanders in a while, and like I said, also, I never finished Giants, so forgive me for not knowing exactly what this is, But yeah, pretty nice little build. I like it. And yeah, now we're on to our last set, which is the Biclops, who, just like Chaos, was a Walmart exclusive, and he glows in the dark. I don't know if that effect has worn off over time, and I don't know how well we'll be able to test that effect, considering I'm right by a window. But hey, as long as the minifigure is nice, that's all that matters, I guess. But yeah, looks like there he is, but we'll get to that in a moment. Let me just build this up, and we'll be right back. Okay, now here's our minifigure of the Biclops, and like the packaging said, he's supposed to glow in the dark, but we're not really going to test that feature, I don't think, because I'm like right by a window, so even if I turn off the lights, it's not really going to do much. But yeah. Anyways, it's not a bad figure. I like it. I like how it's one mold for the head and arms, or for the head and torso. I really like that, as well as the fact that the axes also glow in the dark. That's a really nice little feature. So the whole figure glows in the dark. And he comes with two builds, just like Jetvac, and that is this little area where I guess you can have him stand if you want. You can just use that as a base, as well as this little Death Ray looking thing. And it's not a bad build. The only problem is like this little box right here, because it does not like to stay in place. Like, it's very loose, and yeah, if you accidentally tip it over, then it's coming off. Yep, just like that. Alright. And there it goes again. Okay, then. Anyways, now let's go on. Stupid thing. Anyways, let's move on to our battle portals, and we have Dark Spyro. So it looks like we're finally going to be the first people to open this up, and if it wants to come out. There we go. I don't think that's how it works. Anyways, let's open this up and we'll see what it's all about. Alright, here is our minifigure of Spyro, or Dark Spyro, and unfortunately, same as Jetvac, the helmet unfortunately does not come off, which is kind of annoying because I really do wish these minifigures could have their helmets come off. But other than that, it's a really nice figure. I like how you can actually position his wings through this little joint on his back. His tail also has 360-degree rotation, and he just doesn't feel like a Mega Bloks character, which I think is really unique. So, yeah, that's our Dark Spyro minifigure, as well as this sheep, and yeah, classic sheep, same as the sheep we got earlier, right here. Only difference is the eyes look a little better on this one than this one. But, yeah. And here's our battle portal, which we put Dark Spyro onto, like so. We just need to make sure he's connected all the way. And then we have a couple of items. We have Spyro's magic insignia, as well as this key piece. And over here is where we put both of our sheep, right here. And we put the key, or this hourglass insignia, I think it is. I think we put it right here. And then what we do is we put it like so, like have it stick to the table. And then, if I can get this to work, give me a moment. Alright. What we're going to do is we're going to try and ram Dark Spyro into there. And it looks like it's working, just nothing's really coming. There we go. Everything went flying. And let's go get those pieces from King Ghidorah. And yeah, that is our set. Unfortunately, I guess due to time, the batteries died, or if they're working, I can barely see them because of the light. But, yeah. Anyways, let's move away from Dark Spyro. And let's go on to our last pack of the day, if this wants to come out of the ground. There we go. And let's move on to our last pack of the day, which is Stealth Elf, which is the only female figure we have right now, and also one of the only 4 female figures that came in the entirety of this, which we also had Hex, I think we had Sprocket was her name, and then we had Cinder as well. Actually, I think there was one more, but I could be wrong. But anyways, let's open up Stealth Elf's pack and see what she can do. Alright, and here's our last minifigure, which is Stealth Elf, and I flipped her little weapons to be more in tune with the character. So yeah, here she is, and she looks pretty cool. The only thing that's kind of weird is that on the packaging, it actually shows that her arms are slightly more bent, as you can see from how it is here, but it's nothing really important, it's just a little thing I noticed. And as well as Stealth Elf, we also get our third red Chompy and our fifth Chompy in general. So, yeah, we got our 5 Chompies, 3 red and 2 blue, and he's the same as the other ones. And what we're going to do is we're going to stick him right onto here, and we're going to stick that over there, as well as pull our camera out. And before we try to take out the Chompy, we're also going to look at Stealth Elf's battle portal, which has her life symbol, I think the green was, and then we've got her key, and we're going to put her on like so. And let's try and knock over the red Chompy. Okay, well, that didn't work. We got the Chompy, but we still didn't get the hourglass piece, but that's whatever. Alright, now bringing back everything we got here today, and we'll also bring back our minifigures we had before. We can see that our Skylanders Mega Bloks universe is gathering pretty nicely. Originally, I had none of these, except for a few who, like I said earlier, are missing, and now I've got quite a few of them. And I finally got Chaos, which was a dream I had as a kid, so yeah, I'd say that today went pretty good. Out of all of these, I do like the battle portals, though the sets are really nice to get as well. I think my favorite minifigure we got today was probably either Spyro or Stealth Elf. Despite the fact that the helmet could be removed, I really liked Dark Spyro's design. And Stealth Elf just has like a lot of great posability. Much like Jetvac and Chop Chop, unlike really, Biclops and Gill Grunt, who are kind of restricted due to their bulkier bodies. But, yeah, she's nicer for stop motion, I guess. In terms of my favorite set, I'd probably say, I don't know, it's a hard one to pick. I like the contraptions, as well as, whatever this thing is, but I can't really say which one of these was my favorite. I just liked them all way too much. But, yeah, anyways, that's it for today's video, guys. Remember to smash the subscribe button, hit the like button as well. Type in the comments who is your favorite minifigure. It could be from the first haul with Gill Grunt and Chop Chop, or it could be from today's haul with all the others. Well, until then, though, I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't know when it'll be, but I'll see you guys there. Peace out, Pirate Nation.